And now we can go to UU.
Hooray! That's
And there
kind of
were actually a few
interesting.
weird things that I'm just kind of scanned it, and there are a few weird things popping up.
Yeah, there are. Okay, we'll get to that.
It's
But
gonna,
I'm actually, well, yeah, I'm gonna say my opinions when we get to those certain pokes that dropped down last month. That was the thing.
all right. Well, first of all, we got Heracross and Chandelure sitting
Mm.
there.
Number one physical and special attacker in the tier.
Yup, and then Blastoise went up four because those two. Plus,
Yeah.
I guess it went up for other reasons, but I mean that's the main reason I'd say
Blastoise
it.
is just a nice poke. It's people who use
That's
Chandelure
true.
for spin blocking, and it
See,
doesn't.
here's the funny thing actually. If you literally took the top six in UU, you'd have a fully functioning team. Just saying.
True, true.
I don't think you could do the same for, well, I guess not really for OU because there's Politoed and then the confliction of Heatran and shit.
Yeah, and
Just the fact
T-Tar,
that you
and
have four
yeah.
steel types, so it doesn't
Yeah,
really help.
true, true, true. But with UU, it would be possible to just pick a team just like that, and it would work decently well.
Yeah.
You have a really good physical and special attacker. You have a couple of walls. You have Roserade to set up some hazards and be a special wall too, I guess. And then Flygon as a kind of a scouter and revenge killer.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
UU is UU. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I mean, kind of the top 10 is generally the same, so
Yeah, Arcanine, Raikou, Zapdos,
yeah.
Darmanitan.
Yeah, Darmanitan went up a little bit, I guess, because they're expecting that to help check Virizion.
Yeah, I guess.
And then
But
Kingdra
even
went up a little
that,
bit
it
too.
doesn't enjoy taking a Stone Edge from it.
And then Snorlax is just there.
No, it's dropping down 6. And there's no other. Did any fighting types drop? Well, Meloetta,
No.
but that's technically a fighting type too. But
Uh,
yeah.
Snorlax just gets no love.
Mm-hmm.
And it deserves none.
Yes,
Plus, the
it
Heracross usage
does.
is kind of hurting Snorlax anyways,
Yeah,
so.
I guess that's the main reason for it.
Then Nidoking randomly went up a little bit.
Well, Nidoking is always good.
Yep.
And Hitmontop dropped. I guess people just use Blastoise as a main spinner, so.
Yeah, it's just with how the tier's been changing lately. Hitmontop's just getting less and less love.
Yeah, and I guess it doesn't enjoy the Tornadus in the tier. But
Or Cofagrigus.
yeah, those. We'll get to those later, but
Yeah, and Mew and fucking
yeah.
just Hitmontop's not getting much love.
Yeah, that's
Let's see.
that's uh,
Mienshao went up a hair bit.
Umbreon plus 6, that's kind of interesting.
Yeah, I know a lot of people have been using like foul play on it, and just the fact that all the Psychic types came down, it's really helping Umbreon out, and just also can deal with Chandelure pretty decently.
Well, I guess that's true. That's true. But still now it can be tricked, but well, that's the same thing with Snorlax. But whatever. Still plus 6, so that's good for Umbreon, I guess.
Yeah,
Then we got Crobat. Are you writing a text?
yeah,
I'm here. I gotcha. Uh,
but yeah, Crobat, it's I don't know.
plus 3. Swampert dropped a bit.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like when they're within like three changes, it's not really that big of a deal.
Yeah, it's just the top 20-ish. Well, the whole UU tier is kind of like switching places just a tad bit, but
Yeah,
nothing that
but
huge. There are a few bigger changes, but
yeah, and then there's Mew that just came in. That's the highest usage of anything that just came in
and
at
that is
19.
kind of surprising. Yeah,
Not
19.
really. I expected Mew to be high usage, but it wasn't as high as I thought it would be. I guess it might be attributed to the Umbreon usage though.
Oh, I
But
guess.
I guess also some of the support things like are not really as great for Mew being around or
Yeah,
something.
people were really fearing Mew on top of everything that just dropped down, and yeah, kind of surprising. Mew, the
Yeah.
first new UU thing,
But
19.
it's still not bad usage, so
Oh
no
yeah,
reason really
true,
not.
true, true.
And
But yeah,
Ambipom,
like the top 20 of UU is like so solid that
yeah. it's just like whatever.
It's hard to
But
get in there with all the good pokes. Although well, after Mew we got like Ambipom.
Ambipom at -8.
That thing should
And
drop down to RU or something. It never does anything.
yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't think Ambipom's that good either, so
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
I mean, it's no
Ambipom.
surprise that's dropping down. Just we'll have to see how much it drops down in the future.
Yeah, we'll see. But -8 right now. I'm kind of surprised how it has kept so high. But I
Yeah,
guess it does what it always does, fake out and
yeah. I
U-turn.
guess for some reason people are still able to find use
But
for it.
like you got Mienshao now to do that. So
Yeah, that's probably why too, because just me and Show's able to do it a bit better, even if it's not as fast.
yeah, and you got the regenerator covering the life orb recoil and stuff.
Plus
So
that it has better attack, so
yeah, high
yeah,
jump kick and
and just better move pools. So, well,
true.
not really, because Ambipom does have the elemental punches.
I guess,
And
but the freaking Mienshao usually runs the HBIs because it has pretty good special attack. So
yeah, that's true. But next, after Ambipom, we got Gligar up 10.
yup, that's not really a surprise with Heracross.
Yeah, I mean, it's like people. I mean, it was down for a while, but just with how much Heracross has been running rampant, and there's the other physical attackers that are kind of getting their way into UU, it's just Gligar is showing its uses a lot more lately. So
Yeah, Gligar is a Pokemon that can be considered a counter to Heracross. It can take any attack and just roost
yeah,
off.
but
And
Gligar really does have its niche in UU right now. So
yeah, and it usually can provide those stealth rocks for your team and also momentum with the U-turn if you wish, or
yeah,
just Toxic
so I think
Storm.
Heracross will continue to go up even more. So
And
what?
it's actually quite useful now that it has the immunity, so it can't be
Yeah, I actually
toxic.
forgot to put immunity on my fucking thingy for a while because I'm stupid.
Eh,
Still a
did that
sand veil.
did that cost you in any matches?
I don't think so. It's just that it would have been nice because then I was risking a couple things like a stupid person.
Hmm.
So yeah,
But
I just
it's kind of funny that people really. I've had many matches where people don't know about immunity and they try to toxic the Gligar.
yeah, like I said, I just forgot to change it all the time. So
Yeah, but definitely a useful thing to have on a wall. That you can't T-wave it, you can't toxic it, so provides you rocks and it's overall best counter to the #1 Pokemon in the tier. So there is that. Anyways, Victini -3. Okay, well we got Darmanitan going up, so
yeah, plus Blastoise going up, Gligar going up, a couple other things, Chandelure. It's just there's a lot of things working against, and then Arcanine. There's a lot of things just working against Victini that isn't exactly Umbreon. Also, it's just Victini just doesn't have as much initiative as it used to. So V
true,
create
true.
just isn't a solid thing anymore.
But it's where was it in the OU tier?
I don't know.
Like I think it's getting a bit more love in the OU, but whatever.
OU's it's at 61.
61. Okay, there we go. So not bad. People are using that in the sun, I guess. But yeah. Uh, anyways, that's Victini's story in the UU in a nutshell. Then we got Togekiss -5. Well, we got a
Yep.
bunch of new special attackers.
Yeah, just
Mew and
Togekiss is just it's
mm,
just, also the fact that in the top 10, two of the most used dudes are electric types,
yeah,
and then
Zapdos and
also
Raikou.
Nidoking kind of fucks with it. So
Yup. You can't T-Wave Nidoking. There's that. But yeah, that's Togekiss. Not much else to say about that. Anyways, then we got kind of a big surprise here. 24.
yeah, this is probably the biggest tier change out of anything or usage change out of anything this month.
Yup.
Cofagrigus plus 28.
Uh-huh.
Because
So,
it already went UU for. Or wait, was this the first month it was UU?
yeah, is it officially like it went last month?
Okay, so yeah, this is the first month it has been UU, but the fact that it was forced out of RU and gone into UU, the fact that once it became UU, people are like, oh, it's so fucking good now. It's like, no, I mean, sure, but when you look, it is shifting UU metagame a lot. It's probably going to keep going up. I just don't think it's that great, but it's like whatever.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that it was like bottom UU, and now it's actually getting usage. Now that it is officially UU.
Yeah.
But
So
I guess if people don't want to use Gligar to check Heracross, they can use that guy.
plus
Cofagrigus.
that is helping to check the fighting types and some other physical attackers. So it
Yeah.
does provide some good help. So
What
plus
is the
you get another spin blocker and you beside Shane Allure. So
Yeah, and it's definitely a kind of a better one, more defensive one. So
yeah.
you can actually switch into a Blastoise more safely. So
Yep.
uh, check the most used sets on Cofagrigus.
Okay.
How much is there the Trick Room Nasty Plot thingy?
Let's
Or
see.
what
Trick
is the most
Room.
common?
All right. Nasty Plot is used 38% of the time. Trick Room is used 36% of the time.
Oh, that's pretty high. Damn.
Let's see. The most used spread is max HP, max defense, but only by 1%. And then it's max HP, max special attack.
So that's the Trick Room. Okay.
Oh, wait. Oh, shit. There's two of them where it's like, oh, wow, it's 28% used actually for the max HP, max special attack. Because what they do is just move the fours. So it's like 14 on one, 14 on the other because people like their fours, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So technically it'd be like 28% and then 15% only for the defensive one. But then there's a lot of split defense things down here. So I guess it's just kind of 50-50 on, oh, do we want to use offensive or defensive?
Yeah, I guess.
But I mean, Will-O-Wisp is more used than Nasty Plot and Trick Room. So I mean, that might mean something.
But still, there's quite a bit
Yeah,
of the offensive sets.
yeah. Well,
I
let's see.
guess
The
it
most
can.
used
eh,
um, nature is bold and then it's quiet, 38%, then 27%.
Yeah, quiet
So
for the Trick Room.
yeah.
But looking at the top 10, you like it deals just fine with everything. Like if it
Yeah,
has Nasty Plot and Trick
it'll
Room
probably
up,
keep going up. So
yeah, you got things like a Zapdos that is also like weak to rock. So if you got a Nasty
yeah,
Plot, you'll kill it with a Shadow Ball. So
yeah, and Cofagrigus has a defensive kind of work behind it. So
yeah, that's the interesting thing. It has enough bulk to set up both Trick Room and Nasty Plot. So
yeah, so that's cool, I guess.
yeah, but that's the biggest
Anyways,
rise. So yeah,
yeah. Next, we got Azelf -1, still Azelf.
yeah, doing the old Azelf stuff.
And then Slowbro -5.
Meh.
Nah. Cofagrigus is gonna hurt that a lot. So,
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
and then we got Porygon 2 -2. It's still good, but Cofagrigus now in the tier that's gonna fuck it up.
Yeah, and a bunch of fighting types to
Well, even then, Porygon 2 could still work its way around, you know?
yeah, but still, it's not as useful as it used to be. So
Yeah. Then Sableye, nothing.
stayed the same, but
And Weavile went up.
we
Six.
while
But yeah, it does help for Cofagrigus, I guess, so.
it's going to owe you at this rate to
Yup.
counter guard jump.
Yup. But yeah, Weavile's just sitting there, just chilling.
Okay,
Then Azumarill went up +10.
+10.
I mean, if you look at the top 10, I mean, it does kind of deal with half of them, and then it's a useful dude. Actually, I'm gonna check and see what its most used set is.
Choice band,
Probably.
lefties with sub.
Let's
Choice
see.
band and lefties. Must be.
Yep, choice band 61%, leftovers 26%.
Hell yeah. Well, that was kind of Captain Obvious here, but yeah, still. I wonder if any people are like using rain teams, or has it changed at all now that?
Well, I mean, if you look at it, it doesn't look like there's much emphasis on rain, you know?
Yeah, I guess there
Let's
was
see.
a
Hold
bit
on.
of
What
hype
is?
with the Tornadus dropping down.
Let's see. The things that are paired with Azumarill are Bronzong, Arcanine, Nidoking, Chandelure, Darmanitan. That's like the top five used things paired with it. So it's not really rain abuse.
Yeah, true. It's just overall a good revenge killer and powerhouse. So, but now it's gonna be interesting to see with Cofagrigus because you'll got the mummy, so it'll fuck it over, basically.
Yeah,
But yeah.
but it's still gonna be good. So, nah.
Mhm.
Anyways, Scrafty went down 8.
Wow.
That's kind of random because honestly, it seems like Scrafty would get I guess Heracross maybe is just too much for it.
Doesn't really
I,
have time to be setting up bulk ups or dragon dances because
yeah. Honestly, though,
it's
I'd expect Scrafty to be a bit higher, but I guess it's getting the same syndrome in OU, or as it did in OU. It's like it's good, but it's just it can't abuse it as well.
yeah. Because Heracross can, even though being a offensive spread, you can always switch into it. Because Heracross does resist its dual stab, and you can't do much even with like -1 special. I mean, the defense drops with the close combat. The worst thing you can do is like Ice Punch. So yay!
Yeah, but I don't know,
But
whatever.
yeah, start running that Fire Punch. Yeah, Heracross screws it over, and there's all those fighting types that dropped with it, and the Mian shows and others. So Scrafty is the one that's not getting love. There's my champ too, and uh, we'll see. Scrafty 4, are you? No.
Yeah, no.
No, it'd be too powerful there. Anyways, after Scrafty, we got Empoleon. -2.
Um, yeah, it's Empoleon. I don't know. There's nothing really to say about it.
Yeah, doing the old Empoleon stuff. Nothing has really changed with that. But, after Empoleon, we have the new guy, Tornadus. Which I
Yeah,
am kind of disappointed, but then again, it's Tornadus.
yeah.
Its
It's
main
just when
niche
you look at
is.
the tier, it's really doesn't have that much initiative, and just using normal weather is just not a good choice.
Yup. And the
So,
bulk up sale isn't really. It's good, but. Still no. But, yeah. Because the main thing with Tornadus was Specs Hurricane in the rain, and now it doesn't have the rain. So it's kind of in a limbo tier, in a way. Like, it can't be used there. It can't be used in OU because we got a better Tornadus. Can't be
yep.
used in UU because there's no perma rain. So it has no place to go. It's sad. But we'll see how it keeps going in the future. Can you check the sets with Tornadus in the UU?
Sure. Let's see. Tornadus. All right, let's see. Most used item is Flying Gem,
Oh,
29%.
okay.
And then it's Life Orb, then Damp Rock, then Choice Specs. And its
So
most used
there's.
partner is Kingdra.
Haha, that's not a surprise. But it's kind of useful. You got the priority rain dance. Then you can have the damp rock to support Kingdra. So that's kind of nice. Still doesn't hasn't affected the rain usage much because
Yup.
still
It's
not perma
just,
rain.
yeah.
But yeah, the flying gem set bulk up acrobatics is still it's the most reliable set that you can run, but it has never
Well,
really.
Acrobatics is only used 31% of the time.
But that was the most used set, right?
No, that was the most used item,
Well,
but
then
there, let's see. Yeah, because most of the time people use the special set. Like about 50% of the time it's a special set, and then about 12% of the time well,
but
actually about 20% of the time it's a physical set, and then about 50% of the time it's a special set, and then other fucking random spreads.
well, that's kind of random that it still the flying gem is the most used item, yet special sets are like do people use like a hurricane with flying gem?
I don't
But
fuck. I guess.
yeah, I
I mean,
guess
it makes
that's
no sense, but nah.
yeah, still there's a contradiction there.
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah,
Shit's weird.
but
Let's.
Tornadus doesn't have a place. It's kind of me.
Yeah.
We'll
How
see.
used is Air Slash? I'm just curious. Let's see. Air Slash is used 15% of the time.
And Hurricane?
Oh, Hurricane's most used one, 56%.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Anyways, that was Tornadus for ya.
Yep.
And after that we
Then
got
Honchkrow,
Honchkrow.
-2, whatever.
Yeah, you kind
Oh.
of shifting all around.
Yeah, and then Shaman went down -8.
Well,
Yep. It's just not a friendly place for grass types right now as much besides Roserade, and Shaman's just not able to get the right push towards everything, so
yeah, people love that Roserade.
yeah. Just Shaman doesn't have the right initiative in this meta, so
Mm-hmm.
that's how it is.
And
And Rhyperior
Rhyperior,
stayed the same.
yep, nothing much to
Milotic
say.
-11. And then
Oh,
Suicune -10 too. So it's
what's
just
up
kind of
with
funny
bulky
that
waters dropping?
yeah,
Well,
it's just
looking
because
at the top 10 again, Raikou, Zapdos.
in Roserade, it's just that
Yeah.
they aren't those dudes aren't as good, and even the other shit just fucks with them. So yeah,
It's fun how scary Suicune was in Gen 4. Oh no, it's gonna calm mind on me. No, it never does anything.
yep, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Suicune turned into basically a joke, which sucks, but oh well.
Yeah. Sucks to be a bulky water in UU right now.
Yep, basically.
And
Oh
also in the
well.
middle there's Machamp -5.
Yep,
There's some other fighting types up there, so
yep,
Machamp is dropping alongside with Scrafty. Scrafty is still
yeah. Well,
higher,
the champ
so
was dropping anyways, and it's just gonna keep going. And
oh,
honestly, I understand that completely because it's just not gonna work.
and now with Cofagrigus around, oh,
Yeah,
that's not gonna do any good for Machamp.
exactly.
Mm-hmm. Getting rid of that no guard. Oh, oh.
Plus, just the fact that it can basically wall the fucker. So
Yeah, because you go always slower, so payback won't do shite.
yeah,
So, and you can always hit Will-O-Wisp with the no guard. Oh.
yeah. So basically, Machamp does not have a place here.
Yeah, it doesn't want to be anywhere near Cofagrigus.
Yep.
But after those, number 40, we got Meloetta.
Oh boy.
That's the gimmicky poke that always had, that also struggles finding a place.
Yep.
We'll see how it keeps on going from there, but it's kind of bottom UU right now. It's just so gimmicky, like how you can abuse it.
Yeah.
Would be
It's
nice to
just
use the physical set because it has really high stats there, but like with speed and
yeah.
attack, but you have to use the relic song.
Let's see how many people use Relic Song. I'm gonna check now. Relic. 61% of Meloettas use Relic Song.
No.
They use kind of like a mixed spread or something, seems like.
What kind of spread is it?
Well, let's see, the most used spread is 56 attack, 52 special attack, 200 speed, but it's only 8% used. The most used nature is modest.
Are
It's
people using like Specs Meloetta?
4%.
Okay, not that
The most
much.
used items are Life Orb and Leftovers, or Leftovers then Life Orb, rather. Like, in order of what's most used.
Okay. Huh. I would
Yeah.
say it's gonna be interesting to see like when Smogon makes their analysis thing for the Meloetta, what kind of set is going to be like standard
Yeah,
for
I have no
Meloetta?
clue. I mean, they might have it on the forums, like some analysis they're trying to make, but I haven't checked yet.
Me neither.
I
Maybe
could check right
sometime.
now, but I'm lazy.
Yeah, me too. We'll
But
check that maybe next month or so. But like, ugh, you can never find anything from the Smogon forums.
it's easy to find shit on the smoking
No.
forums. I'll do it right now.
Okay, there we go.
Fucking just to prove how easy it
My
is to find
evil
shit.
plan worked. Nothing.
Here we go. Meloetta.
All right.
Subcall Mind. Physical Relic Song. Mixed Relic Song. Offensive Call Mind.
Okay. Guess those could work. Mm-hmm.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
those are the sets that they have in mind, I
All right.
guess.
We'll see how that goes with Meloetta. But number 40 right now. Have you tried out Meloetta ever?
Nope, never used it. Probably never will.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, after the gimmicky Meloetta, we got Frostlash.
Yep, it lost Snow Cloaks. I mean, that's something, but it's not like it's huge.
Yeah, because there's no hail in UU, perma hail.
Yeah.
And it
It's
has
just
that first.
Frostlass. isn't finding much love with all the fire types, so.
Yeah, Roserade
Well,
is
it
the
went up
main
plus
spiker.
one, but nah, it's just Frostlass is just kind of hanging back.
Yeah. Usually sets up those spikes and taunts and stuff, but yeah. Anywho, after that we got Registeel plus 2. Hmm. Any words on Registeel? It's kind of just pretty much the same. Plus 2 difference doesn't really
Yeah, it's
whatever.
fire types, fighting types, fucking Registeel. What's that?
Yeah, but it's doing worse than Snorlax.
Yeah, but
Mm.
Snorlax can sponge shit better, has a bit better coverage, so.
Yeah, it has the thick fat. But yeah. Anyways, after that, number 43, we got Claydol minus 9. Going back to are you? Are you serious?
Claydol is Claydol. I'm not expecting anything from it.
Yeah.
I
Now
don't know why it went up in the first place, so
Cofagrigus can deal with it.
yeah, basically. Plus, just Claydol in general was just never the greatest thing ever, so.
Yeah, it's just kind of. It was the number one poke in the one of the number like in the top 3 for the longest time in the RU tier. Then it
Yeah,
went
but
up.
RU is just, it's weird.
Yeah, it is kind of, but it's fun.
Yeah, I guess,
So
but
much fun.
it's still just weird though. It's just how shit works there.
There's some interesting changes there too. We'll look
Well,
into that a bit, at least. Anyways, we got Porygon Z minus 6. Well,
awesome. It can hit shit.
yeah, but there's like Mews and Virizions and Tornadus and things drop down and stuff, and strong special attackers, and then PZ. PZ was RU2, then it went to BL2, and now it's kind of hanging in there, so it's kind of the bottom. But after that, we got Virizion. That's 45. Hasn't really found its place. I really thought that'd be higher because it's a like with mixed cheer upsets. I thought it'd be a really solid poke in the
Yeah.
tier. Like, eh, but I don't know. Any words on Virizion? It never really did anything in the OU
Yeah, it's
tier.
just like if you're looking, there's Heracross, there's Chandelure, there's Arcanine, Flygon, Darmanitan. It's just Virizion just not finding much love, even though a lot of people thought it would. It's just that the fact that the bulky water types are dropping also, it doesn't really bode well for Virizion. So
Yeah,
I
I
mean, it'll
guess.
probably just stay low UU.
Yeah, and I guess the main issue with Virizion is that it kind of needs to set up before it can do anything. So it's kind of easy to switch into it. It has only like what base 90 attacks, both special and physical. So it's really easy to switch something like Heracross into that and just whack it or stuff. But yeah, and it has like looking at the top 10, it has really hard time taking anything out in one shot without any kind of boosts. And
Yeah.
if it doesn't, if it gets a boost, then it gets, revenge killed by something. So,
Yeah, it's just Virizion just doesn't have that much initiative,
it's
so
kind of,
it's how it is.
yeah, I guess it's kind of mediocre, but we'll see. I'll have to make a team with Virizion.
I was trying to, but I just got lazy and I was like, fuck it.
Mixed cheer upset with Stone Edge for Chandelure and then something like that. I don't know. Close combat, Leaf Blade maybe, or Giga Drain, whatever.
Again, Mega went down 9
Ooh,
randomly.
eh,
I don't know.
it's Gen
If
Mega.
you look, it's hard to get abused, right? So
Mm, mm. Then we got Zatu minus 4. That's not really like the UU tier in general. There's like so many little changes, everything going up and down just a tad bit.
yeah,
But a lot more changes compared to the OU tier. But few new pokes there, and then it's still kind of shifting. But anyways, Cobalion -9.
Yeah,
Mm,
it's just again the fire types and the fighting types doesn't help it much either. So
yeah. Sharpedo -1. Mm, Sharpedo, what does it do? It was RU and now it's bottom UU. That's how it has been for the longest time. And Rotom Heat -3. Meh.
yeah, it's Rotom. It's just yeah, it doesn't have much good points to go for.
It's the Rotom of UU tier, but you know, Fire and Electric is a pretty good offensive typing, but
but it just doesn't help in general. Even with the bulky waters dropping, it's just not
yeah,
helping. So
true, true.
plus Shane Allure is kind of like yeah.
Yeah, that's true, that's true. But after that, we got Bishop -5. That's kind of like okay. Bishop doesn't get much love, although it's a really interesting. I've been using it lately. I've liked it. Sub SD and stuff, but still the coverage it has, like Iron Head and Sucker Punch. And if you want to have a fighting type move, the best move you can get is like Break Break.
Yeah.
So
So
yeah, it's kind of mediocre.
and Crocodile went down a lot. Kind of sad about that, but it makes sense at the same time.
Cool Croc, no!
I like Crocodile, but oh well.
Yeah, it has that good offensive typing and a Moxie boost and...
Yeah.
But yeah, you got Heracles for the Moxie, so... Screw
And then the
Crocodile.
last of the U guys all dropped basically. Like fucking Zoroark went down, Dusclops went down -13, Miss Magius went down -6, Houndoom went down -5, and Houndoom's the last UU guy. So,
Wow. Okay. Cresselia almost made it there.
except it dropped.
Yeah, and actually, I think it's being tested in the RU tier at the moment, which is kind of interesting. We'll get to that more in a moment. But I guess, people are using Cofagrigus, so they forgot Dusclops, at least for the time being. But Dusclops, the thing with that, it never does anything. It just kind of sits there and eventually goes down when it can't pain split no more. So yeah. But Houndoom, the last poke.
Yeah, it's fun shit. I don't
And
know.
yeah, after that we got, Cresselia and
Cress,
Durant.
Cress, Durant, Venomoth, Golurk, but they're all really low usage, so it's just like, eh.
Yeah, Golurk actually made a bit of a higher rise, +8, but
Yeah, it's that's just how you use right
yeah,
now.
it was Yu for quite some time, wasn't it? And it dropped. And now it's kind of making a comeback, but we'll see if anything comes out of that. But yeah. But that was the Yu tier, basically.
Yep.
But yeah, the funny thing, the cut for Yu is at Cresselia. Cresselia didn't make it. And after that, we got
Yeah.
Durant. And both of those pokes are currently being tested in the, or retested in the rarely used tier. Are
Really?
you ready? Yes. Have you seen the article about that?
Nope.
I'm gonna link it to you because you care so much.
Yep. I'm gonna totally read every word right
Mm-hmm.
now.
I have to check September for the RU.
I don't care about RU or
I
any.
care because last month, well, the main thing in RU what happened last month was indeed that Cofagrigus jumps to UU, so it's gone. And one Pokemon that made, where is it? Where was it last month? Well, the
I
number
know.
one Pokemon right now is Sceptile. Last month, it was number 4 still, but now with Cofagrigus gone, I guess it has more room. At least the physical sets have. Check out Sceptile sets real quick.
Hold on. Let me find the. Okay. RU. Subtiles most used set is timid.
Oh no! How
Okay.
much?
Hold on. Yeah, the most used set is the special set.
Well, I guess with the Leaf Storm spam.
Yeah, the physical set is used about 30% of the time,
Okay, that's not bad.
I guess. Yeah, the two most used moves are Giga Drain and Focus Blast. Most used item is Life Orb, but then Flying Gem and then Grass Gem.
Yeah, those are for the physical, obviously. Because
Yeah.
it's kind of cool with the unburden
But yeah,
stuff.
Unburden is used 43% of the time,
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I
But
guess.
I guess that's like the main thing that has changed. Sceptile, kind of surprisingly enough, is now #1 in the
I don't know. I don't know
RUT.
anything about RU, even though I played a couple RU games. I still
Uh,
know nothing about it.
where is Durant? Because I think they were tested. Yeah, it's 85 in the RU tier.
Yeah, so I guess it was just really recent they started the testing or something.
Yeah, apparently. Apparently so. And where is Cresselia? Uh, apparently 62, is it? Yup, 62. Okay. But I don't know how they would. The Durant especially is kind of scary because now it has the superpower which it didn't. Well, the reason in the first place it was banned because it was, obviously too powerful or centralizing for the RU tier, and now it also has superpower which it didn't have before, so it has more options than earlier.
All I know is nothing.
You know something about Durant. You like that ant.
Yeah, I do, but
Yeah,
otherwise,
tell
meh.
me something about that.
Meh.
I also like Durant can definitely be used. One of the common defensive cores in the rarely used here is the tanking or the tank road and slow king, and Durant can definitely wreck both of those things. So although it can't switch in those, so it might be kind of meh if if it's balanced there now. But RU tier has definitely changed a lot since Durant became BL2, so we'll have to see how Smogon is going to decide on those two. What about Cresselia? Everybody hates Cress.
Crest sucks. Who cares?
Yeah, like it never does anything. It's a bulky sitting
It
duck.
never does anything, but it somehow does something.
Yeah, enough to a point where people hate it.
I never run with it ever.
Yeah, me neither, because it never did anything. It was just sitting there and then I toxicated it and it died. So, yeah. And if it tried to rest, then I just set up on it, so...
The point
So,
is, who gives a fuck about Chris?
yeah, but it's kind of interesting if it's going back to the rarely used tier. I guess it could, help there.
I guess we'll see.
Deal with some. Well, it would basically just do walling. Kind of just a sitting dog. Where's the blah blah blah? Where's
Well,
Munchlax?
who cares?
51. That thing has been kind of speculated to be dropping down.
Yeah, let's see. The cutoff for RU right now, the last RU Pokemon is Mandibuzz and then Scoliped's right under it.
Oh, Mandibuzz. What's that? Was
Yep.
that? Is that NU or
I don't know.
Mandibuzz? I'm gonna
I
check it.
think it's been RU.
Yeah, it is apparently. But yeah,
I don't know fucking anything about anything.
anything about anything?
Exactly.
But now quickly scanning through this, like it's still pretty much the same as it used to be last month, except now that Cofagrigus is gone, Sceptile has taken Cofagrigus' place. We still got Nidoqueen there,
Yep.
and the good old guys, Entei and Slowkings and Galades and
Oh
Shites.
my.
I don't know if there's any other random bigger rises there,
Oh.
but
I don't give a fuck.
we don't have the pluses and minuses for this, so it's like me.
Plus, I don't really care.
Yeah, there's that too.
I don't care. I
So
don't
currently
care.
there's like 55 pokes in the RU tier by this list, if it would be the official thingy. But yeah,
Whatever.
whatever, I do what I want.
Bitch.
What else did I have in mind? By the way, have you looked into those Uber's clause testing thingies?
Nope.
Like, did they unban the one-hit KO clause thing?
I don't know yet.
Yeah,
I'll
that.
probably hear about it once they do, but I haven't heard anything about it, so I doubt they
But
have.
Chase, any thoughts? Like they're talking about the one hit KO, claws, evasion, moody, sleep, and species.
I think they'll keep everything the same.
6 RCSs. We want
Yep.
that. That'd be horrible.
Tom would be ecstatic about that.
Oh, but yeah, they are just currently, I guess, still testing those
Yeah, I
clauses.
guess. I don't fucking know.
But the only thing that, in my opinion, could be unbanned would be the one-hit KO clause in the Ubers.
Yeah, I think
But
like apparently it was like unbanned at the beginning of the generation, like in OU, but then no one fucking used them. So because it's like, why would you use them?
yeah, that's just purely based on luck, unless you want to have that mind reader Articuno.
Yep,
Ah.
sounds viable to me.
That'd be interesting to try out in Ubers if you now can, but I don't know how that goes. We'll have to look into that like next
Ton
month.
pass a speed boost to it, obviously, and mind reader.
Yeah,
Just
and then,
something.
or maybe like, let's on pass like some home clauses, like accuracy. Then you can spam that.
Yeah, just go +6 with that shit.
Yeah. Do
There you
they?
go.
What accuracy boosting moves do they have? Home clause. What else?
I don't even fucking know.
Yeah, because nobody uses
Pokemon
those.
accuracy boosting moves. Alright. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I'm trying to find. Uh, I don't know. I'm trying to find
Yeah.
anything about. I can't because fucking stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, hold on.
And there's home clause, but any other stuff. But yeah. Does
Accuracy.
Ninjask learn the home clause? Maybe you could use that
Probably.
use that in the Ubers. Uh but yeah. Ninjask was like the most random thing ever. Somebody again leave a comment about that. If you do happen to know. Chase already gave the number earlier.
Of what?
To
Oh,
the
1-800. I don't give a fuck.
yeah, that one, exactly.
Okay, that
Exactly.
works.
I'm trying to go through some of the questions. There aren't many this month.
Oh boy, we just don't even have to answer questions. This podcast was going for an hour
No.
and a half. It's good enough. We don't need questions.
Oh dear. Yes, it has.
No questions for anyone.
There must be some.
Nope.
Da, 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 da.
We don't need no damn questions. We can
Um,
just end it here.
no. We got some, so we're gonna do it. But next month, leave us more questions. So
No, leave us none. Make the podcast be 5 minutes long.
this will probably make you scream, but you know, if it does, then it's even better. So yeah, go at it, Chase.
Hold on. Let's see. It got me thinking what tiers. Okay, but the banning of Sandvale and Snowcloak from OU got me thinking. What tiers do you think all the system users like blah 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 would be in if there was no Drizzle plus system ban? Would they all be in OU or even then would some of them just not be that good?
That's kind of a.
Um,
Yeah.
it
Kingdra
just
would
depends
definitely
on.
be OU.
Yeah,
And
Ludicolo might too, but it's just that. I mean, at a point they do over centralize and they do overpower the metagame, but at some point there are some that just don't have the coverage or the power to really do it.
yeah.
Kingdra and Ludicolo are probably the ones that are most viable, but others, I mean, they might struggle. But the thing is, just the power based on those guys is enough to just say no.
Yeah, I wonder how Smash Passing would go with Garbus.
Oh God, just no, please no.
Yeah.
But yeah, they wouldn't all be OU, but it would just be enough where they have to ban it. They
Yeah.
have to, otherwise it's just too good.
True. Where would Love Disc be?
It would be in a tier called "Go the fuck away."
Yeah, it would get so little usage that they
Like
just
it's
tell him to go away. Bye bye.
exactly.
Ah. But yeah, that was actually a pretty interesting question. But yeah, there's a reason why they made it. But definitely interesting. They hadn't made the ban, but it was definitely for the greater good of the metagame. Okay.
Yes.
Well, here's one kind of interesting. This guy wonders about dust gloves. We kind of talked about it a bit. a bit, and it was
Let's see.
dropping down. So
Why has Dustclop stayed UU all this time? It doesn't really do well in the UU meta, with its only niche being stop fighters, which Cofagrigus can do, as well as keep some offensive pressure. It's really bulky, but has no reliable recovering pain, plays unreliable, and Cofagrigus, blah blah blah. It's generally a wall that sits there and does nothing significant in return.
yeah, things
Well,
kind of went well for this guy, because Dusclops has been now dropping down, Cofagrigus is raising.
I guess it's just that people were clinging to the notion of Eviolite stalling, and I mean it worked, but once people were smart enough to realize, wait a second, Cofagrigus actually works, it went up, but people are just too stupid to look at Cofagrigus until it went away from RU because they're stupid. People are stupid. It's just
Hmm.
how it is.
This guy has a
So,
bunch of like long questions. Wow. Have you played the metagame with the Kieran B? This guy talks about it.
nope.
You don't have to go through it like completely, but
I think
Kieran
like
B.
Joey and Penguin were talking about it in the PMP chat.
Yeah, that thing is kind of
I mean,
horrible.
I
Like,
guess it could actually be viable, but I'm not really sure.
but
Again,
again, like,
I'm just a wait and see guy for the most part.
yeah, but you haven't tried it out personally.
Yeah.
But I have, and it kind of like people use like something like Bronzong to kind of on PO now that I've played it a bit to deal with it. But still, like that 170 base attack when you can just destroy everything except for a few things, it's over centralizing and kind of bad for the meta game. And yeah, most of the things can switch into it. That is the main problem, not checking it. Because you can
Yeah.
definitely check it, so. But it's just, switching into it. That outrage from Choice Bandit 1 hurts. Like hell.
I don't know. Shit's silly.
One random guy is asking, what do you think? Could Arcanine work in the OU?
Not
Well,
really.
eh,
It's not built for OU.
yeah. It got a nice boost in 5th gen, like Wild Charge and Close Combat, but still not good enough for it. And it's doing
Yeah.
just fine in the UU tier, so it should just stay.
It's not gonna go up
It's
anytime
not.
soon.
Nope, nope, nope. Um, blah blah blah.
Blah 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 blah.
This I am cool guy. He has a bunch of good stuff. If you're like listening in, thanks for all the comments that you actually put effort into writing. Because there's a freaking these all of these texts of walls are from this one guy. I am cool. Bunch of numbers at the end. So thanks a bunch. But
Let's see. What is
yeah, he talks
this?
about a bit of the stuff that we also talk
Oh,
about.
you, you think these stats are borked because of amateurs on Showdown? I never saw Metagross when I played on there. Ninjask is in OU range according to new stats, which is strange. Also, Metagross is one of the things like blah 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 blah. Also, Deox is a good Genesect. That's not really true unless you're on fucking. The thing is, even if there are a bunch of amateurs on Showdown, it's not going to be enough to really affect the usage that much unless usage is low on everything. Because when
Yeah,
you
and
look
once
at
those
numbers,
amateurs just play a bit there and they realize everything they use sucks, they're gonna use the good stuff.
yeah, it's like amateurs aren't enough to really change the usage that much, especially in OU. If it was NU or RU like that,
Yeah, like we have seen that. Who was that guy who
that
made
used
Metang
Tang or
RU?
whatever,
Who?
I don't know.
That whatever. A few months ago, you guys may remember, Metang was RU because of that one guy who was spamming it in the RU tier. Because RU is the least used tier, so you can. One guy was able to take advantage of that, which is kind of funny.
Yeah,
But
it's just that even if there are a bunch of noobs, it's like that's just how it shifts. But it doesn't mean that you have to prepare for those threats all the time. You mainly just need to worry about the shit that's in like the top 20 or 30. Otherwise, it's just usually whatever. If you're prepared for that shit, you're prepared for everything. And
yeah.
anything below that doesn't really matter as much half the time. So don't fucking worry about it. There's no way they can affect anything way up there.
And it doesn't really matter if like Ninjas is like their bottom OU. Although it would definitely be interesting to know why is it there? Where has this usage come from, basically? But
Yeah, I
yeah.
guess. But, it's not like, oh, we need to know.
Yeah, but it's so random, Chase.
I'm just saying, though.
Yeah, but still. Don't you think it's interesting? Because Ninja
Yeah, I mean,
sucks.
kinda, but I'm just saying though, it's like at the same time, it's whatever.
Yeah, yeah, I guess. But definitely, again, if you guys know anything about Ninja's incidents, please leave a comment below and stuff. And that was pretty much the random comments questions that we had. Uh, well, there's a few what if questions. Might as well go through that real quick. All right. What if Kyogre had recover? You know, like
Oh,
doesn't matter because it's Uber.
Hackers with elemental punches.
That would be
Help it a
nice.
lot, but I
Yup.
don't think it would go too much. Venusaur with Earth Power and Quiver Dance, fucking broken.
Uh,
Gyarados with Aerial Ace, Sky Drop, Sky Attack or Acrobatics. No, go away. It's just don't make
Acrobatics
Pokemon
might be.
broken to be intentionally broken.
Gyarados with acrobatics might be kind of cool because you could run like the flying gem and kind of muscle your way through Ferathons and stuff. So, but yeah, now the only thing it has is bounce. Hooray! Which is kind
Yeah.
of meh. But yeah. Um. Do 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 do. Uh. Well, there's what do we got here? How much usage do you think Virizion is gonna get with Scarf Chandelures and Scarf Moxie Heracross running around?
Well, we already kind of went over
Yeah,
that, so
true, true, true. Do, do, do.
I think we can just end the questions here.
Yeah, I think that was the most of the interesting questions. And seriously, if you leave a question, I'm trying to go through these, and some of them they are just kind of random walls of text without question marks. Like if you have a question, leave a question mark at the end so I'll know it's actually a question. Because there's a bunch of comments here, and I'm trying to go through
Or
them.
if you want to leave a question, just PM the Flaming Spade saying we don't want a podcast anymore.
Yeah, and by the way, one thing that we talked about last month was the freaking second gym with the Roxy and the freaking Pokemon song, and they ruined it. It's Pokemon. How did they like? The
See, I
original
just
was
hated the fact that they made the vocals sound so dull.
yeah,
Like,
but it's like
yeah.
they made it Pokemon. The original was for 6 letters, Dogars, and now it's 7, and it's like ON, ON, Pokemon.
I
It's
just hate the
dumb.
backing vocals they put into it. It really just sounded awful.
Random question for the end. Chase, your thoughts on Disney buying the Lucasfilm?
I think it can end up well. It's better than having Lucas have it.
Yeah,
It's
like
like for Disney's live action movies lately, they haven't been doing a bad job. Plus, like a lot of people are saying, Disney owns the Avengers too. And so the thing is, it's like, sure, they own it, but they can give other people the initiative to do shit with it. And, they'll still probably make sure someone actually gives Star Wars their full
yeah,
glory.
yeah. Hopefully they just won't make a Jar Jar Binks High School Musical with Goofy.
The thing is, sure, Disney has their kids stuff, but they
Yeah,
know how to appeal to the masses at the same time.
yeah, like Pirates of the Caribbean and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
Hmm.
they know how to do shit. It's just that just throw a little faith.
In a way, it's interesting to see like more movies because otherwise, like Star Wars, the movie saga has, there's not
Yeah, it's
more
been kind of
coming.
thrust
And
upon the
now, if
video games
Disney
now.
wants to make, and out of all the companies, when it's Disney, it actually has some potential.
Yeah, I mean,
So,
because Disney, they can get fucking whoever they want to do it, and then they'll fucking do it, and they just got to make sure they get the right people, which I think they do have the potential to do that.
yeah, so that,
Like people are saying, leaving it with Lucas would have been the worst mistake. Giving it to Disney, sure, it could go bad, but it will go probably better than having Lucas still have it. I
yeah,
mean, sure, Lucas redeemed himself with Revenge of the Sith, but the Clone Wars was just, I can't. Or Attack of the Clones, rather.
yeah. And the first movie was still that was
Honestly, I didn't mind that. I thought it was okay. There were a couple things that were just stupid, but it was just like, I thought it was an okay movie. I thought it was fine for Star Wars, but everyone thinks that one is the worst one and then two is all right. But it's like, I think it's the exact opposite. I fucking
yeah,
hate
but
it.
still
Attack of the
they're both
Clones.
kind of meh, and yeah.
I mean, the thing is, like, I actually still like watching Phantom Menace, but I don't like watching Attack of the Clones.
Hmm, hmm.
But I don't know,
And one
whatever.
thing that I'm personally waiting. Would be the greatest thing ever. If and when Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out, they will
Oh
have
my
a
god, I've been
Star
hearing
Wars
so
world
much shit about that. Like, seriously, so many people are like, "Oh my god, Star Wars and Kingdom Hearts." And how long has Kingdom Hearts been like delayed for?
Yeah, but yeah, Kingdom Hearts. We'll see if anything comes out of that. If they're gonna
Yeah.
make a true sequel, they've been making those silly spin-off games for random consoles lately.
Yeah, I guess they're really trying to put effort into it. But then the thing is, when they put too much effort into it, it'll probably just end up sucking. So
Yeah, but
let's
imagine Star
just,
Wars world.
just hope that it's not the case.
Yeah, we'll see how things go. It's gonna take like a light year before Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out if it does. It's
Yep.
being delayed, and I guess nothing's going on at the moment.
Also, you can't say Lightyear, but nah.
Yeah, true, true. I am sorry. That
Yeah.
that was a rookie mistake. I will now go train with the Siths.
No.
Oh,
Actually, sure, go ahead. I'll just kill you then.
are you on the join the dark side,
I'm on the medium side.
the
I'm
medium
I'm like
side?
I'm like a rogue Jedi, but I don't like the ideals of the Sith.
Ah, okay, okay, okay.
There you go.
Okay, well, I guess that's gonna be the random ending for the WileSpade podcast for this time.
Sure.
So, Chase, any final words again?
Fuck everything.
Fuck everything. So, anyways, leave your comments and questions for the next time, and hopefully we'll get more, and then we'll go through them and
Yeah.
stuff.
Or you can just again petition to not have a podcast again.
No, that would be horrible.
Damn it.
Damn.
No
Yes.
one no one likes my idea of that.
Mm-hmm. That's the
Why?
way it should be because this podcast is so like awesome and professional.
Yep, whatever.
But yeah, I think we rambled enough. So Chase, outro, go.
Fucking rate, fucking comment, fucking subscribe, and fucking later, guys.
Peace out. Apparently.